So this USDCAD analysis for Monday, the 30th of April. Now, let's just have a look at our prices and where prices may likely go. So previously, we had prices head up towards that 129 level, from which we did see sell side momentum take us through the 28.39. From again, we've had another retest of the 129, and again we failed to hold that level, come down towards a 28.39, and we are seeing that bullish buy side momentum return to the market. So we do appear to be poised. We are in a bit of a trading range here, operating trading range, pretty clearly defined to 129. Lower end of the trading range being around at 128.39. Slightly below that, 128.25 or so. Now, if we do see this momentum upwards continuation here, we are looking for another test of the 129, a possible break. There is a slight bias here to the upside more recently on the USDCAD. So if we do see a break of the 129 level, we are looking for prices to head towards the 129.44 at the very next major level, marked out here in red. Successful break from which we're looking for price head up towards that psychological level of the 130 level here on the USDCAD. Now, above the 130, we do have the 131. Don't anticipate that coming to focus. But 130, 129.44, where are we now? 129.44, possibly the far end of range here on the 30th of April. If, however, we do fail to head all the way up towards that 129 for a retest, we down from where we are at present. We are looking for beyond this 128.39 and break down towards the 127.78. Breakdown from this 128.39 towards our 127.78, where we do have the 200 period moving average, along with the 127.78 acting as a bit of a confluence, and thus increasing likelihood of seeing a potential bullish bounce from this 127.78 all the way back up towards that 128.39. If, however, we do see a breakdown in prices from this 127.78 all the way down towards that 127.56, would be the very next level that we are looking at. But if there is such a volatility to break the 127.78 with the added confluence of a 200 period moving average, we're then looking for prices to head down towards that 127 level, where we do have the 400 period moving average confluence, thus again increasing likelihood of seeing bullish buy side momentum return to the market. What we'll do now is we'll have a look at the higher time frames just to see how prices are developing here on the USDCAD. On the USDCAD, on the monthly chart, we can see here we've had our lows there, potentially a higher low. We've had this sell side momentum, but we've seen quite a bit of buy side momentum here in April. We've seen very strong buy side momentum, so there is a possibility. We are in a bit of a trading range nonetheless, but there is a possibility of seeing the momentum follow through and a retest of that 131 level if we do see the momentum continuation, as indicated by this week, follow through into the month of May. What we'll do now is we'll have a brief look here at the weekly chart, and as you can see here on this weekly chart, we have our lows there, a higher low. We broke the most recent highs, posted a higher high, and there's a possibility of putting in a higher low. Well, it isn't a higher low at present. So we do have 3 higher lows, and we've had a higher high. So there is a possibility of seeing a breakout beyond the 131 and see prices head up towards that 131.88 and that 132.54 to the upside here. If we were to see, if we were to go have a look at the daily chart here, we can see here on this daily chart, we've posted our higher low here, our low here, had us move upwards, tested 129, brief consolidation. If we do hold support at 128.39 and break the 120, if we do hold the 128.39, break above the 129 level, again, we did mention the levels that we are looking at, as well as our most recent swing high in around this 131 level. Now, with all that said, that wraps up the US dollar CAD analysis. Thanks for watching.